let's take a moment and talk about knife blocks. In particular, in this episode, I'm going to talk about Jamie Oliver knife blocks. In front of me, I have one of these top of the range knife block with stainless steel knives with a solid oak board where all the knives goes in. It's quite heavy duty, one of the heaviest I've seen so far. Quite weight to it. It's about just over 2 kilograms altogether weight wise. It gives you 6 knives and all slot in very nicely and easily. The names are on top of the knives, and this is oak solid wood. Let's talk about the knives and aspects of the block and everything. In front of me I've got the utility or paring knife, it depends on what you want to call it. It's one whole piece steel. This is just over 10 centimeters length, so it's a very nice finish to it and it's quite robust and everything. It's again one whole piece steel that makes it really robust and really efficient and cutting. The blades of 20-degree angle, so it's very sharp. It's a European design, and Jamie Oliver have worked with one of the top of the range manufacturers to make these knives. So let's talk about the next knife. So the next knife I have in front of me, this is one of the best knives you can have. It's very popular now because the Japanese and Korean chefs use them for everything. This is a typical vegetable chopper where it has these indentations here that helps it chopping everything. So if you've got tomato, you've got onion, anything that sticks on, it will chop very nicely, very evenly, and it just works really well because of the shape to it. You can chop down, so it works similar to a cleaver, but it's made for vegetables and is very efficient. It's one of my favorite knives in this set itself because I use this knife nearly for everything, so it's more of a substitute for my chef's knife, and it is superb. If you do want to buy this individually, I'll highly recommend it, or you can get it at the set as well. Then we've got the typical bread knife. Again, it's with this type of European bread knife, it's gone more for the straight finish and edge at the end. It's got the Jamie Oliver logo there, hope you can see that, and it's got again cut serration on here and the smoother finish on that side. So they tend to go for that because it stays more robust, it doesn't damage that fast and it doesn't get blunt that fast if you go for that type of finish to it. Again, it's got a groove here just to give you more extra grip, so when you are gripping on when you're holding on here, it's supposed to give you more optimum grip and everything, and it's a good weight to it. It's not balanced as all the other I've seen. It's heavier at the end itself and lighter weight at the blade. Some have made it balanced, but with Jamie Oliver it hasn't gone. It's gone for the whole piece steel, and it's gone for the strength, and it's gone for an optimum design as well. Then we go into the carving knife or the slicer. It's not a very big size. This is just, now let's have a look, it's just under 20 centimeters. So it's not the biggest carving knife you can buy on the market, and it's not the smallest. He's done this compact so you can use it as a slicer as well as a carving knife or a filleting knife if you do want to use it. And it's got the grooves and everything. On here, it's hard to see on the camera itself. It's got the names of the knife itself, so I hope you can see it says carving on it. It kind of faded away finish, so it's not prominent. The same as the name is a bit more prominent onto it. It just says it's made by Jamie Oliver stainless steel and how it's maintained and everything. They do have a little curvage here to give you more optimum grip, so you don't damage your finger or anything like that. Yep, then we have the utility knife. It's one of the larger utility knives, one of the largest I've seen so far. So you've got the paring knife, or you can use it as a utility. The first one I've shown you is good for peeling and chopping. This one is for everyday cut slicing and dicing. It's good for if you do want a smaller cook's knife, because you can buy this size cook's knife as well, but this is the utility knife for Jamie Oliver, and it's really robust. The gripness it gives you, it's very nice grip. You can't really go wrong with it. It's a nice finish to it, Again, as I mentioned, it's one whole piece, and the good thing about one whole piece, if you do drop it, it's not going to break. You may break the tip, but it's more robust. And if you want to crush garlic, if you want to chop, so when you do want to chop, it's best to go more of a rocking motion than running down. When you do chop down, you do blunt the knife quite considerably, but if you do have a more of a rocking motion when you're slicing and dicing, that gives you more long-term functionality with the knives and the chopping boards you have. You get less serrations and less bluntness on the knife. Next one and our last one is the cook's knife. Our cook's knife is just under 26 centimeters. It's the biggest knife in the Jamie Oliver range. Again, it's got the Jamie Oliver specs. It's got more of a curved finish to it from here and here, 20-degree angle sharpness to it. That should provide you more of a rocking motion when you are chopping. So you hold it here and you rock. That is the best way to maintain the knife. These knives are recommended to sharpen each month. Best practice is sharpening when you use them so you don't forget. That will maintain the sharpness a long time. As I mentioned, it's got the name just there to tell you what it is, and when it's definitely tell you what it is. And it's a nice one whole piece steel. That's the best thing about it. The block's quite heavy duty, so if you don't want something that heavy, I wouldn't recommend it, but having a heavy block is absolutely fine. If you try to take the knife out awkwardly, you're not going to damage everything. It's not going to fall off. And it's very easy to slot in. It goes into the hole, it goes in. While you slot in, and do be careful, because sometimes you can blunt the knife depending how you slot it in and how you put it in. So it's quite easy. Oak wood, solid oak. So you've got the nice finish to it. Let's have a closer look at the knife block itself. It's one whole solid oak with the stainless steel knives. It's a nice finish to it. It's not something extravagant, and it's not something that it's not gonna do everything. This will do everything you need. And this is the Jamie Oliver knife block. It's retailed over £100 or dollars depending where you purchase them. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. If you haven't enjoyed it, let me know. This is SM United 55 signing out, saying goodbye and good night, and be happy everybody. Bye bye.